Hello there. I am going to do a tutorial now for the Beatles' Helter Skelter, one of their heaviest tunes. Now, obviously this isn't a song you'd normally play on an acoustic guitar, so I'm just going to show you the way that I play it. I'm not saying it's the right way, it's just the way I play it, okay? Right, now the intro starts just using the first two strings. Now you're going to fret the second string up on the 12th fret, and you're going to do a slide on that second string right down to the 3rd fret, and it's just going to be downstrokes on the 2nd and 1st strings. So you're going to slide down to the 3rd and then down, 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 down. So just on the 2nd and 1st strings. That's when I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide. Down to the 2nd fret now on the 2nd string. Slide when I stop and I turn and I go for a. Down to the 1st fret now on the 2nd string. Right when I get to the bottom and I see you up. Okay, so it's just literally a slide from the 12th down to the 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and then just to a G. Just downstrokes. To E. Pretty much like in the album version, it just sounds like downstrokes. Don't you want me to make you? So it's just on an E chord. Don't you want me to make you? If you want to throw some upstrokes in, just strum however you like. Don't you want me to make you? Don't you want me to make you? No real strumming pattern that I'm going to tell you to use. You just whatever you like the sound of. But if you want to just do downstrokes, you can. Don't you want me to love you? What I quite often like to do is then introduce the 7th note with the pinky on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Just when the vocal stops. Don't you want me to love you? Coming down fast but I'm miles above you. Just optional, but it sort of gives, like particularly in the 2nd verse where there's like ah in the background, that sort of backup vocal, sort of kind of simulates that if you like, I think anyway. Feel free to include that or not include it if you like. Don't you want me to love you? Coming down fast but I'm miles above you. Still on the E. Tell me, tell me, tell me, come on. Now to a G. Tell me the answer. But you need. Now one stroke on an A chord. Maybe a lover but you ain't no dancer. Back to E. Now the first verse is the only time where you sit on that E a little bit longer before you go to a G. When we do verse 2 and verse 3, you go to the G a couple of measures earlier, but I'll show you that shortly. Now the chorus is where we have that nice little bass run. So what I'm doing now is basically it's just going from A to E chords, but I'm just going to bar across the first 4 strings, even though I'm really only going to play the 5th, 4th and 3rd strings. It's just easy to just a bar. So I'm just strumming the 5th, 4th and 3rd. And then what I'm going to do is either use my 4th or 5th finger to on the 4th string come up to the 4th fret. Then open the bar and just play the 3rd string open. Then on the 4th string, 4th, 2nd, open. Then on the 5th string, 3rd, 2nd, open. So okay, once again. Open 3rd, on the 4th string, 4th, 2nd, open, 5th string, 3rd, 2nd, open. And then exactly the same, just moving up a set of strings now to the E. And instead of the 5th, 4th and 3rd, we're now using the 6th, 5th and 4th, and the same pattern. So, open 4th, on the 5th string, 4th, 2nd, open, and on the 6th string, 3, 2, open. do that twice. Sorry. Back down to the A again. And then just one strum on an E. Yeah! So, Helter Skelter, Helter Skelter, Helter Skelter. When I covered it, I had literally really only kind of learnt it about 10 minutes earlier, so I was really whacking into it and I was hitting wrong notes everywhere. But that's all part of the fun of playing these kinds of heavy songs. Doesn't matter if you hit a wrong note here or there, just get into it and enjoy it. Right, then you come back now for a verse 2, just on an E chord. Will you what you want me to make you? Coming down fast, but don't let me break you. As I was saying earlier, rather than stay on the E here, you come straight up for the G now. Tell me the answer. You may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. One strum on the A again, and then back to the E. Look out! Helter Skelter, Helter Skelter, Helter Skelter. And pretty much this is the whole song. When you finally get to the outro, look out! It's just doing that run, but just on the E, not on the A. I'm just playing the E chord. Open 4th. Same run. Okay, so that's the little parts for Helter Skelter. There's not a great deal to it. It's really just nailing that kind of run. That's the only really tricky part to the song. But like I said, just the way I play it. I'm not saying it's the way the Beatles play it. Could be, might not be, I don't know. I know there is some footage of Paul playing this acoustically floating around on YouTube, and he's using all kinds of weird chords. It's a completely different kind of acoustic version, but I've got no idea what he's playing there. But anyway, for what it's worth, that's the way I play it, so hope you like it. Bye.